Okay, Wednesday morning in the kingdom, and I survived last night. Yes, I had a fever, just like, how would you say, Clint Eastwood in the film Unforgiven. Yes, I was unreal. After I fixed that furnace blower thingy motor, whatever, I went in the house. I was sick, unfrickin' real. I was shaking. I had the heat cranked right up. I had a hot bath, and I looked like a red lobster when I got out. Unreal. But I survived. The fever broke at 5 a.m., but I never get sick. All right, this morning we woke up to minus 24 Celsius, but feels like minus 36. And on the yo-yo scale, minus 10 Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 33. Yes, and then the hydro company is planning a power outage at 1 till 4 p.m. today. Yes! So what's going to happen is the new hires that don't know anything will put the switchy thingy in backwards. When they turn it on, it'll blow up, and then it'll probably be 40 hours with no power, just like last time. I don't know. We should send a bill to the hydro company for the, how'd you say, lack of hydropower. Oh, wait. They're the only ones that supply hydro. It's called a monopoly. Yes. But we survived. Yes. I got the fever. What did I write? I'm not all here this morning. Yes. Got the fever. Yes. More cowbells. That was John Voight, I think it was, on Saturday Night Live, with what's his name there playing the cowbell. Yes, and I think that was Nazareth playing the instruments back then. Oh, I'm not doing too good. All right, but I was some sick last night. Oh, man. And it wasn't the booze. Yeah, oh, well. All right, let's back up and see what the me phone can do. It's a good thing I didn't have to call for an ambulance to take me to the hospital last night, because the town of WHO-ville or departing the holidays blocked me in. Yes, then the ambulance would have been stuck in this snowbank, and then I would have ended up walking to the hospital. And then when I got to the hospital, they would give me Tylenol. It's not even the good Tylenol. Yes, and to think the Canadians invented penicillin and these other drugs, and they only give out this Tylenol here. All right, just a quick scroll, because it is chilly out here. The me phone will censor me, and I got a headache from last night. Oh, it was a rough night without booze. Yes, first time ever. All right, we just about did it full rotation. We're hurting, but we're going to get Lavern out today, and we got to drag the Muskeg, because more snow's coming, so we got to pound that frost in, so we got a snow base for the cats and the sleighs. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss. Plus, I'm hurting. Okay, remember to email Rodney, Sir Rodney, before Friday. Yes, because draw where is Brad. All right, so we'll insert the video here. So remember to email Sir Rodney.
That time of year again, we are playing Where is Brad? Can you spot Waldo? This is the email that you contact when you find Brad. The free goodies will run from December 1st till Friday, December 6th, and that's when the draw will be. Sir Rodney down at West Trans will be doing the draw with Paul. Do you guys spot Brad? My neck warmer won't stay down. Sorry about that. This is the email. Kind of pan around looking for Brad. I don't see Brad, do you? Let me know if you see Brad. Contact Sir Rodney when you find him.
Okay, yesterday when reduced visibility because it was snowing and everything, Dick's flying right through the yard here. Yes, nice and low, got his headlight on so we can see him, but unreal. Like, are you this stupid? Like, there's cameras recording. If you're flying borderline to being instrument rated and you're not rated for that, like, you're stupid. And go crash somewhere else. Like this morning he flew north of the kingdom, which is nice. He was over there. Go crash over there. And also, too, he's pushing the borderlines of daylight, too. That's one thing I do note. So that's what I said. Unreal, the stupidity of these people up here. Like, leave me alone. Go fly your helicopter. Go crash it somewhere else. You don't need to crash it in my yard. There's Dick. Nice and low. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I wandered around. We got the winter front on. Yes, the cardboard from Sir Rodney and Paul, who send up our supplies. That's why we save cardboard, because we want it and want it all. And we got the, how'd you say, the canvas is on for the operator. Yes, it was easy to find, because we mark everything. Look at that. These are the canvases off the D69U, so they fit nicely on here. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
Wednesday morning in WHO-ville is just after 8 a.m. and there's a bit of a sunrise. Not many clouds in the sky, but it sure is chilly and there's a bit of a wind right now. So let's head inside, see if the dogs want to go out, make breakfast. Then at 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. It is pretty nice out here, but that wind makes it extra chilly, so let's head inside, let the dogs out and make lunch. I think I'm gonna have soup and a sandwich today. Then at 1 p.m. I'll do the weather and get the skidoo out. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch and I got the Polaris out. This is the temperature we're setting at right now. It's negative 20 degrees Celsius, which is negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It would be a nice day if it wasn't for this wind, so let's head inside, let the dogs back in and go over to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like we are getting Lavern out today. Not sure if you can see my dad back there, but he is getting Lavern out. And while he does that, I'm going to head up into WHO-ville and go grab him some cold medicine because he's not feeling the greatest. Then we'll take Lavern out with the drag and do the dog trails and go down to the Muskeg. 1:30 and I just made it back from shopping. For everything in the bag plus 3 loaves of bread, it was $80. Had to make sure I got orange juice, Vicks, and Tylenol plus my dad's lemon juice. Now let's head outside and see if he's ready with the cat to go on an adventure. Almost 2 p.m. my dad's ready to head out with Lavern. I'll scoot down the north trail and meet him on the Muskeg, and then he'll come down by the rabbit tower and go across the Muskeg. We don't need much video today because it sure is cold out and my dad's not feeling the greatest. Made it down to the Muskeg, and as you can see, our trail didn't really get blown in, which is nice. It's in a bunch of tree cover, so we were okay. But my dad will bring the drag down and go across. Hopefully he doesn't go down because this cat does not have a tail, so if it does break through, we'll have to pull it out with the drag. Looks like he had no problems getting across the Muskeg. He just went to turn around, then he'll head back to the kingdom and we'll go around the yard a few times and then switch over to the tire drag and do the dog trails. Just after 2 p.m., we made it back up to the house. My dad's going to do a few passes around the kingdom, and I'm going to head inside and warm up. I put on a little weight during the summer, so my winter clothes don't fit me right now, so I'm just wearing a bunch of layers. So let's head in and warm up and wait for my dad. Switched over to the tire drag, and now my dad will head down the south walking trail, and then I'll jump on the back, and we'll go down the north trail. We made it back into the kingdom. My dad just went to go park Lavern and the tire drag, so I'm going to fill up the tubs here and put them in the shop in the hoe shack. We are not cutting firewood today because, as you can see, the fancy trailer is empty. Almost 3 p.m. and I just got all the tubs filled. Now I'll put the one back in the hoe shack and the other two in the shop. We will be taking the fancy trailer behind the house tomorrow and get a load out of the long trailer. 3 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m.
Okay, lots of suns and shadows. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling sick. But we had a little fun out here with TD6 with a gas motor known as Lavern. Yes, my voice is all fricked up or whatever. Fricked up, yeah. Alright, so it run pretty good. We had the cardboard in the front, and that temperature gauge stayed at 180 because we upgraded the thermostats and everything. And we can see it down there, right over there. Yeah, so that worked out very well. So we got the trails dragged, especially the dog trails, and we got this smoothed out back here, so it'll freeze up overnight and we can get some firewood. Yes, the story of our life, firewood. Okay, it was a great success last night, fixing the blower on the furnace here. Yes, and there's no grease or oil on the inside of the drum there, the squirrel cage, so that means my little seal and the gasket goo held. And how do I know that it's working? Because over here, alright, look way up. There's a camera to watch the dogs, and we watch that thermostat or thermometer. So when the thing is moving and swinging like a pendulum, the furnace is cut in, so we keep an eye on it that way. Pretty smart thinking, eh? Okay, sitting here waiting for the power to go out, but the power hasn't gone out. They phoned and told me they were going to shut the power out, but it still hasn't gone out. So we're just working on a video. We're a little short on today's video to get the 20-minute nap, so we'll add some film footage from February 2024 when we did the thermostats right here. The thermostats upgrades on the IH cats. We'll insert the videos here. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom. As you can see, I got the fan on the door of the stove because this wood will not burn. It's the same wood that was giving us excellent heat yesterday, and now today it won't give us heat. But I had to clean up the shop and organize it. As you can see, the famous black cat still has snow on it. Okay, so over here, oh, can't forget the promo bike. Yes, what an expensive coffee table. All right, so over here, we marked everything because at my age I'll forget, and at my estate sale people don't want to buy this stuff and not know what it is. So here's the mags. They would only go putt-putt on Kijiji, so it's written on the thing. They won't make it run. It's because of the impulse. All it is go putt-putt. Plus we cut the floorboards for op. That way they're two-piece to go back on when we do install it. You never know, my plasma cutter might not work when I go to do it or whatever, but get it done so it's ready to go back for installation. And we're getting things organized, the pails and everything. So when the staff comes with their skidoo and the toboggan, we can haul stuff back to the IH cat parts trailer. All right, so over here, I cleaned off the workbench. That was better part of an hour. And then we got out the quality steel, because you got to remember these are 1940 style cats, so of course we're using a 1948 Dodge body panel. Yes, a Dodge body panel, but you can't criticize or joke around being Dodge. It's American steel, quality steel, American steel. All right, probably the place that made this steel doesn't exist anymore because now it's been replaced by one in China. All right, so over here we made a complete block off plate. Yes, I got fancy, so this is the thermo, and it's going to work out good, and that's what we're blocking off is that hole there. Okay, we're going to keep trying different things on Kijiji, but you have to remember these IH cat heads are known for splitting, so one little overheat and they crack. Yes, so we're going to try this, we're going to try that, and if we crack the head on Kijiji, that's okay because it's a pitted head. We don't want to crack a good head, you know, like the famous black cat's gone swimming 18 times, and we've never had a problem with the head on that motor or anything like that. And I got my gaskets cut out. Okay, this shop is chilly this morning. I've actually got chilled, so now we're going to have to go in the house and have a hot drink with some vodka in it to warm up. So maybe this afternoon I'll wander around outside because it might be warmer. Unreal. We got wood that won't burn. Okay, so we have everything ready for the thermostat housing to go back together so it can dry overnight. Yes, dry overnight and be, how would you say, ready to go. So we also drill holes in the thermostat itself for air to pass through so there's no airlock. And we have everything set up over here, all the pretty gaskets that we made yesterday. So we can have a production line this week changing out to the new style thermostat. These thermostats here, I think are about $10, you know, landing in the kingdom. At 180 degrees. They're common thermostats, so dime a dozen, toss it, throw another one in, get going. The other ones that are brass with the long stem, they're running about $80 landed here in the kingdom and known to fall apart because of, how we say, poor quality these days. All right, let's go have something to eat. We're going to have a sandwich, and then we got to get on the D6 cat. Okay, we went non-stop. We plowed some snow with the D6, and then I got on the mini hoe and gathered some firewood, fluffed up the fluffed up the drags, got everything ready. So we never filmed that because that's very boring. So now the push is on before the staff arrives with a good dinner. was to get the 1-inch hole drilled in here. So that way the water or antifreeze is circulating in the motor of the famous Black Cat. So that'll be the pushes on there because we want to get this assembled so the silicone or the gasket goo is drying overnight. So then we can put the antifreeze in and drive it out tomorrow and bring another cat in. Yes, another one. Oh well.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's negative 20 degrees Celsius, which is negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It was pretty chilly this afternoon. I'm still not feeling the greatest, so let's head inside, let the dogs out and make supper. I think I'm going to have soup again and end my day.
Okay, just about 5 o'clock, we're done for the day. We stocked up the stove and we still have power. Can you see that, Les Nessman? We still have power, yes, unreal. All right, we had a good day today. Lavern runs so good with that farm tractor motor from the United States of America. Yes, we never even gave it a tune-up, a carb kit, or anything like that. Just start, go, right from the day we got it. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, hopefully recover from being sick. Oh my. Talk to you later.